sober. I am sober. All right, we'll kick things off here, right on the dot. So let me get my mic nice and close here. All right, good evening, everybody. I think we are up and running. Is that audio? Should that audio be on or off?
Pete Berube.
Hang on. Do we have Brett on Zoom at all?
No, he wasn't in the waiting room.
Okay. I just want to make sure we included
I'll
it.
keep an eye out.
Okay, perfect. We'll see him pop up if he does. Yep, gotcha. Okay, perfect. All right, well, my name is John Lohr. I'm the FinCom Chair and would like to call tonight's meeting to order. Today is Wednesday, June 10th at 7 p.m. Before we get started, I'd like to go around, have all the members introduce themselves, starting off to my left.
Pete Berube.
Heidi Gilmore.
Joyce Boyardi.
Michael Crone.
Jen Zaretsky.
Mark Johnson.
Eric Marthinson.
Perfect. Thank you, everybody. I'd like to remind everyone that there are many ways to access the Finance Committee material and our meetings. Let's see here. You can watch it on your local access channel at home on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 38. You can go to the town website, millismedia.org, and it's live streaming on YouTube. And just like the other meetings, like Select Board and School Committee, you can attend in person if you wish. We have a pretty light crowd tonight. Last, all the material that we have in general and also tonight is available online under the Finance Committee webpage. And just as a reminder, as usual, just to make sure that we all speak into the mic 4 inches away so that the Millis Media can pick it up. So with that said, why don't we jump into the agenda here? And we're going to start off what we usually do on an annual basis. In the past, it's been on a calendar basis, but this is our first round of doing it on a fiscal basis, which is assigning members to the positions chair, vice chair, and clerk. So it's kind of new from that standpoint, but we usually go through this every year. So the format for tonight is pretty straightforward. I sent out an email earlier. What we'll do is we'll take each position separately. We'll go chair, vice chair, then clerk. And what we'll do is we'll go around the table, and if you have any interest in being, fulfilling one of the positions, just say yes. If you don't, you can say no. And then if you wish to talk about a little paragraph or a few sentences in terms of why, then we can do that. And then what we'll do is we'll actually go through the nominating process. So it's first indication of interest, then we'll go through nominating. You cannot nominate yourself, but anybody can nominate anybody here. And then we will make a motion. I actually have the verbiage. That's what I had to look up the other day. We'll second it, and then we'll discuss it, and then we'll vote. And if the vote is in favor, then we stop. If it's not, then we go to the next person and keep voting until we get someone in the position. So we'll do that for all the positions going forward, and then we can get into the minutes and the rest of the agenda items. So, any questions before we get going? Pretty straightforward. All right, let's do it then. Okay, so I will be coming to the end of my term, 3-year term, as well as for this position, chair. So I am looking for a replacement for chair. And why don't we start off to my right, and we'll go around. If you have any interest of becoming chair of the Millis Finance Committee, say yes or say no. Starting off with you.
No. No.
No.
Yes. I'm a no.
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 No, unless there's no other candidates. I'd always consider serving the committee in any fashion.
Okay. Does Mike Crone with a yes constitute a candidate? Yes. Okay. Just making sure. Hey, Brett, how are you?
Well, there's 9 other votes.
Hi. Hello. Can you hear us loud and clear? Loud. We'll just go for loud. We are going around in any indication of interest of becoming chair of the Millis Finance Committee for this coming up fiscal year? No.
No, thank you.
Okay. Duly noted. Well, this is making it easy. So, Mike, since you're the only one who expressed interest, you want to say a few things in terms of why?
Yeah, I would say that I believe I have the experience and the knowledge to be the chair of the committee. I very much would like to be. I served on the Finance Committee in the town of Westwood for 5 years, and also serving as vice chair and chair there. I've been on this committee for about 3.5 years now, serving as vice chair this year. And I enjoy working with all of you, and would very much look forward to chairing this committee in the next fiscal year.
Perfect. Okay. With that, I'm going to open up nominations. Go ahead, Pete.
Nominations or motions?
We're going to nominate, and then we're going to make a motion.
I nominate Mike Crum as chair, next chair.
You want to speak into the microphone?
I nominate Mike Crone as chair of the Finance Committee.
Perfect. Any other nominations? No other nominations. Okay. Joyce, I'm going to have you read this.
Oh, sure.
This is to make the motion.
Thanks. You should have warned.
I know.
I move to vote for
Micro.
Mike Crone. Oh, thank you. To be chair of this committee, to be effective at the adjournment of tonight's meeting. Anyone second? Second. Discussion?
Second. Discussion. I'll just gonna say a few words. So I know when I became chair, it was great. It was good. What I've been trying to do this round for chair is include Mike on a lot of emails, conversations, appointments, things like that. And I think what would be important, not only for now, but going forward, is just to have some sort of a succession planning in place to do two things. One is to get into the chair position. It will be easier in terms of just jumping in with both feet. And the second thing is also for newer members is to get an idea of how things function and get an idea. So if a person wants to become chair in 2, 3, 4 years from now, they'll have more exposure to do it. So those are my comments. Any further discussion? Okay, we'll take a vote. We'll go around, starting with Eric. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, moving on to vice chair. Same process as before. Indications of interest, starting with you, Eric.
Yes.
No.
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 Good answer. No.
No.
Wow.
Little hesitancy there.
No, I was teasing.
No.
Yes, if needed.
Yes, if needed. Okay.
And no for me.
Thank you, Brett. Eric, any couple words in terms of why you want to be vice chair?
Sure. Yeah, so I'd like to serve as vice chair, mostly to do more for the committee. So I've spent enough time on the finance committee and the capital planning committee that I feel I could be genuinely useful to the chair and to the committee, and in that sort of a support role. And I want to help carry the workload and be ready to fill in when need be.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, if there's no more interest comments, then why don't we go to open nominations?
I nominate Eric Martinson as vice chair.
Perfect. We don't need a second on nominating, but nice try. I think I did that. I think I did that a year ago, actually, so I know where you've been. Any other nominations?
I'd like to nominate Pete Berube.
Pete Berube. All right. Perfect. All right. You want to make a motion here for?
All right. Well, yeah.
So what we'll do is, so what we'll do is, we've just gone through nominations, close the nominations. Now what we'll do is, we'll move to a vote, and we'll go with the first person, Eric, and then if that does not pass, then we'll go to Pete, and then we'll see where we stand after that. So it's a motion to to move to have Eric, in this case, as vice chair.
All right, so I move to vote for Eric Martinson as vice chair of the Finance Committee to be effective at the adjournment of tonight's meeting.
Second, properly seconded. Okay, discussion.
Mr. Chair,
Go ahead, Pete.
I'm happy for Eric to serve as the chair. My position on any of the roles is I'm happy to do anything but keep my mouth quiet during these meetings. And I'm really not seeking the chair, which is, so those are kind of my two caveats. I would happily serve in any role, that is needed on the committee. I feel like the vice chair position is a good, but not the only path to becoming the next chair of the committee. And whether
True.
that's 1 year or 2 years down the road, I clearly see many of the candidates to be on that path. There's no prescribed path, so I have no problem voting for, anybody that has been on the committee for a while and has shown understanding of the issues and willingness to opine and healthily, in a healthy manner, discuss the issues. And I don't have any reservations with anybody on this committee. So somebody reached out to me and asked me if I would accept a nomination for the vice chair, and my answer is yes. But I'm not seeking the role.
Yeah.
I'd happily accept it, and I'd happily vote for Eric.
Gotcha.
And if I could say,
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
perhaps you don't know, but Peter Berube served as FinCom chair for 2 of the beginning years that I was here. Has vast knowledge of the board, and I admire the fact that he's stayed on the board all these years as well. So thank you for all of your insight on that stuff.
Go ahead, Joyce.
No, it's okay.
I'll just say, I think Eric would be a good candidate as vice chair. I think you have a strong desire to help the town. You've been involved from day one on FinCom, and I think this would be a good stepping stone for the next year. What's beyond that, let's wait and see, but I think it's a good spot for you.
Yes, I do have.
Go ahead, Joyce.
Eric, it's no reflection upon you. I think you do a great job. I just think that a little bit more experience on the board. That's the only reason. Because there's a lot to learn. And I think you've learned a lot in your 1 year. It's 1 year you've been? Yeah. In the 1 year you've been here. But it may be a little premature, that's all. That was my only.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair.
Any other comments, questions, thoughts? No? All right, let's vote. Eric, we will start off with you.
Yes.
Good answer.
Yes.
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 Yes?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Brett?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, perfect. Thank you, Brett. Okay, 8-1. Eric, you will be vice chair for the next fiscal year going forward. Congratulations. Okay, last, clerk. So Jen was the clerk this past year, did an amazing job.
It's really replaced by AI.
It has. We were talking the,
This is actually AI Jen right here.
I
an
nominate
avatar.
AI companion.
as long as Zoom AI doesn't go away, yeah, I think clerk needs to be updated, not just for FinCom, for everything going forward, but that's a topic for another day. So let's go around and see who may be interested in being clerk. Eric?
Nope. No.
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 No?
Okay.
She's
It's
feisty
a
tonight.
strong yes there, okay. Go ahead, Heidi.
No.
Not necessary.
You're changing your tune as we go along here.
Brett?
No.
No. Okay. All right. So, let Mike do this again here. So,
Mr. Chair, I nominate Joyce Briardi for the position of clerk.
thank you. Any other nominations? I nominate Pete Berube.
All right, no other nominations?
No other
I
nominations?
can't nominate AI companion.
Yeah,
Not yet.
you could. I don't know who would
cheap
vote for
person.
AI. All right, so we have 2 nominations. We'll start off with Joyce, and she was the first one to say yes.
Mr. Chair, I move to vote for Joyce Biardi to be the clerk of the Finance Committee, to be effective at the adjournment of tonight's meeting.
Second it? It's been moved and seconded to vote for Joyce as clerk, as FinCom for the next fiscal year. Discussion?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I used to really like you.
This discussion's about Joyce being
Came in
clerk?
specifically for this, didn't you?
I have something to say.
Yeah.
Pete Berube said that he'll do anything that we need him to do.
That is true.
And he will step into a pair of shoes if nobody else will.
He's qualifying it now, however.
Any further discussion? No. Okay, we'll take a vote. Start off with Eric.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Brett. All right. Joyce, congratulations on being clerk for the next fiscal year. That's all right. AI will help you.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I'd like to comment if I could.
Yes, please.
I want to thank John for his dedicated service to the Finance Committee. He served as chair and worked diligently to advance the position into a more encompassing role within the town. Your outreach to all of the committees within the town and a very proactive nature in obtaining the information necessary for the committee was exemplary. We're sorry that we won't have you any longer on the committee, but I hope I speak for everyone saying that we're grateful for the time that you have spent with us.
Thank you very much for those kind words. I appreciate it. It's been, I got a few words to say here. I'll say them now. I know, no. You know, I think over the last 3 years of being chair and also being on the committee, but specifically chair, you know, my goal is to make things more efficient, streamlined, work on the communication aspect of things, have old as well as newer members participate more, and I think everyone's really demonstrated that. So that's trying to leave it in a better place than where I found it, but it's coming after Pete Berube, so that was tough to do, so it's more of a continuation. And then, you know, I think as we go forward is, you know, right now we're looking at 2 vacant positions into the fiscal year, so go out and market FinCom and see who's interested out there, because it would be great to have like-minded, not like-minded, but, you know, people that are vested in the town and want to help and be involved. So go out and see if other residents want to be part of the team. And then, you know, last is, you know, everyone's active here, whether it's a position up here or capital planning or the preservation, community preservation. Get involved. It's the only way you're going to learn. You're never going to be ready, and I didn't know I was going to be ready, and just jump into it. So I think it's we got a great group here, so let's continue that going forward, and definitely stay in touch. Uh-oh, town administrator's coming up here.
Thank you, Mr.
Town
Chair.
administrator, go ahead.
Thank you. Well, since I stayed for the meeting, I figured I would say a couple words. First, I just want to thank the entire Finance Committee for your hard work this season and working with the administration in the budget process. There's no such thing as a perfect budget or town meeting process, but this year is one of the closest that I've come to it, and I think as a town we have. So my thanks to the committee, and just a special thanks to John for all the work he's done. I'll ditto everything that Mr. Crone, future Chairman Crone has said, and also say that I certainly hope that John comes back into some other form of town government at some point in the future. So thank you all, and thank you for your service, John.
Thank you. Thank you for staying tonight. Very nice of you. It's been good working with you and the rest of the administrative team here. Really good people involved. So, moving on to lighter items, we have 2 meeting minutes to approve. The first one is April 29th of 2026.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I move that we accept the April 29th, 2026 minutes as written.
Seconded?
It's been moved and seconded to approve the April 29th, 2026 FinCom meeting minutes. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed? Nay. All right, it passes. And the other meeting minutes is for May 4th, which was right before the town meeting on 2026.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I recommend that we approve the minutes of May 4th, 2026.
Thank you. There's been a motion to approve, properly seconded, the May 4th FinCom meeting minutes. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstain? I think we were all there. Yeah, that was before the meeting.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
may I say something on behalf of our new secretary?
Yes.
I want to commend Amanda for doing such an outstanding job, jumping into a job that she was not familiar with, that is completely different than all the other departments, and there's a tremendous demand on her. She did it with ease, appeared to be ease, grace, and pleasantry. So I want to thank you, and I hope we continue working with you.
Seconded.
Yeah. Great comments. Totally agree, Amanda. It's been great working with you in the short term here, so.
Agreed, and her remote support is awesome. But just those Zoom endings need a little.
I'd like to say,
Tired of you.
You know when to say stop on those Zoom meetings, so that's good.
where did
I know.
Heidi, where did Heidi go?
Sure.
Where in the world is Heidi?
All right, any other old or new business? None. Any liaison updates? Probably pretty quiet.
I just have one that there's been a wonderful, with the senior center and the elementary, middle school, and high school, there's been a very good intergenerational connection.
Nice.
And this past week, the middle school came and sang, and it was just outstanding.
Nice.
We finished the Pen Pal program in May and had a wonderful get-together with the kids, and they had to guess who their pen pal was, and they did an excellent job, and we had a wonderful activity of taking pictures and making frames together. So there's more and more of that going on, and I would say that the board, the Council on Aging Board, is doing an excellent job of connecting.
On a separate but Council on Aging note, can you just give us a tidbit on other towns coming to help out with the BEAR process?
Due to the wonderful program that Channel 5 on 5 did for us, aside from a GoFundMe and a donations of fleece, 4 people from different towns contacted me and asked if they could participate. And they are incredible. And another woman is actually doing things remote. So we've actually got 5 people who, because of the program, because of what we do downstairs, are part of our program.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Unfortunately, we're not on Kelly
Clarkson?
but that's
You'll
actually
get there.
probably a good thing.
You'll get there.
No, that was a good thing.
Any other updates before I take a final motion?
So just kind of a quick one. We
Yep.
talked about this at town meeting, but for community preservation, 1178 Main Street was 200K of our housing funds. And the scoreboard for the school was also funded from the community preservation resource funds. So.
Good.
Not new news, but just to
But-
keep it visible.
Confirming news.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Pete?
John, would you kindly take 2 minutes or whatever you want to describe the process of soliciting and vetting or appointing the 2 new members to the committee?
Absolutely. So, in the past, I think it comes in ebbs and flows a little bit in terms of the interest that's out there. I don't know, 2-3 years ago, we were soliciting positions, got some emails back saying interested. I said, we're good. Went back to them, for this last round, crickets. So it just depends, I think, where people are in their availability maybe. I mean, everyone's busy, right? We all have lives and families and work and all that stuff. So what I've done in the past and what I did about a month ago is I had Bob Mulaney put in the weekly newsletter a post for FinCom saying open positions are available, which is usually a good catch because parents are usually reading that. But not much has turned up now. So I think the next step, and maybe one of the first steps for Mike, if he chooses, is to work with Karen and town administrator to put something on the Millis website to open the doors a little bit wider and see what kind of people are interested in joining. And then from that point on, depending on how many candidates there may be, is go through an interview process and select them for the positions, if it makes sense.
Or recommend them to the moderator.
Correct, correct, yes. The moderator will eventually have to appoint them. Yeah.
May I ask something?
Yep.
Are employees of the town able to be on FinCom?
No.
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 Okay, I know they're allowed to be on other,
Yeah, that'd be too much of a conflict of interest.
okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Does that answer? That's kind of the gist of
Yeah, I think
soliciting new people.
I think going forward, we ought to discuss casting a broader net and potentially sending out a mailer or whatever. I don't think we should spend too long with 2 vacancies on the committee,
Agreed.
but not your problem.
Yeah. But, and also, I think sometimes people may think that they need to have a financial background, which helps, but it's not 100% necessary. If you have, half a brain and are interested in the town, then it would be a good fit and you're actively involved, that's fantastic. So I don't think, until we start getting more numbers and need to turn people away, we'll worry about that later. But in the meantime, I agree with you. Let's fill the spots up.
Are you okay with the, making the requests on Facebook?
I think we can make the request anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure
I-
that,
So we do have a social media policy.
that's what I want.
Yeah, I'd want to review that first, or have the
Right.
next group review the social media policy before you get to that point.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be my first step, is to clarify that first. But I think in the past, when we had it on the town website, that the positions were open, it was favorable. I think we got 2 or 3 people
Okay.
that indicated interest, and then we went through a selection process.
okay,
Yeah.
all right, very good.
Yeah, my intention would be that I'll ask people if they're interested in sitting in on interviews that we would have, like we've done with all of you who came on recently, and put as broad a net as John says out there to try to get a group of people to select from, and then pick the best candidates available and go from there. So no specific set process, except that get in as many names as we can possibly get in, and then have an interview process.
And the good thing is there is a little bit of runway to work with before mid-September, before meetings kick in again.
Yeah.
I know it's summertime, a lot of people are taking vacation and whatnot, but, I mean, we have June, July, and August to hopefully fill 2 spots. I think that's a good chunk of time. It's a full quarter.
And the moderator makes the ultimate decision. So
Yeah.
the moderator is the one who actually selects.
Yeah.
So I nominate John to be on our committee.
It's not on the agenda tonight,
That'll
Joyce.
fill one
Not on the agenda.
position.
Any final comments? Take a final motion.
Second.
There's been a motion to adjourn, probably second, and all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Brett, for joining us.
Thank you.
Safe travels.
Congratulations, Bud.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.